Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iqmal Muhammad Izal. Today, me and my friend are going to be presenting another topic on mental health issue, and that is anxiety. So, we are going to be presenting you all with the signs and the symptoms and the ways that we could help those that are in need and suffering from this crippling condition. So, make sure you like and share this video so we could all live a healthier and happier lifestyle. And without further ado, and all that out of the way, let's get right onto it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Hanan bin Muhammad Rusdi. My ID student is 502202222027. So today I'm going to present a topic about signs and symptoms of anxiety. As we know nowadays, anxiety is a feeling of unease, such as worry or fear, that can be mild or severe. Everyone has feelings of anxiety at some point in their life. For example, you may feel worried and anxious about sitting an exam or having a medical test or job interview. So today we're gonna talk about 4 types of anxiety because we are running out of time. There is general anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. The first one is general anxiety disorder. You may feel an excessive unrealistic worry, but you are unable to say what you are worried about. You can report feelings that something bad may happen, or that you just cannot calm yourself. Moreover, you may stress with no reason. It usually means that your thoughts are causing the stress rather than a concrete event. This could be thoughts about the past, but in the most cases, it thoughts about the future. Since the stress is designed to equip us for difficult periods, this means we often have trouble sleeping when we are stressed. It is particularly in quiet moments that we find ourselves starting to dwell on things. These nocturnal worries trigger a stress response in our bodies. We are high up and naturally cannot sleep, so our thoughts keep going around and round. Next, we go through to panic disorder. What is panic disorder? Panic disorder can be recognized when you break out in a sweat. These symptoms occur when you feel anxious and nervous. These symptoms occur when you feel anxious and nervous, as I mentioned earlier. This because you are stressed and your body is responding to the extra energy by cooling them down. Other than that, you may have chest pain. You may feel pain anywhere from your neck to your upper abdomen. This reduction in blood vessels causes the death of heart muscle cells, and when heart muscle receive insufficient oxygen. The third one is a social anxiety disorder. This can be known when you feel overwhelming worry and self-consciousness about everyday social encounters. The feeling becomes overwhelming and crippling, causing an avoidance of certain situations or activities and affects your life negatively. Then, it could be useful to seek help. Social anxiety and heightened self-consciousness have consistently been found to be linked to the fear of being negatively evaluated by others. This leads to feelings of obsessively worry about others judging you or being embraced or ridiculed. Lastly, you may have specific phobias. Specific phobias are an overwhelming and unreasonable fear of objects or situations that pose little real danger, but provoke anxiety and avoidance. Unlike the brief anxiety you may feel when giving a speech or taking a test, specific phobias are long-lasting, cause intense physical and psychological reaction, and can affect your ability to function normally at work, at school, or in a social settings. So at the end of this, you can consult our teams, Mind Rehab, to ask or need some help about your anxiety, and you can also contact us via email or customer service by email us or WhatsApp. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Safwan and I'll be presenting about the complication. So the complication on untreated anxiety can increase your risk of more severe, even life-threatening condition. These conditions include depression, suicide, substance abuse, and physical illness. So the first point is depression. So depression is anxiety disorder and depression often occurs together. They have similar symptoms and can be difficult to tell apart. Both can cause agitation, insomnia, the inability to concentrate, and feeling of anxiety. So the next point is suicide. According to the National Alliance of Mental Illness, more than 90% of people who die by suicide have been diagnosed with mental illness. This can include anxiety. If you have obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, or social phobia, you are also at an increased risk for suicide. If you have one of these anxiety disorders along with depression, your risk is even greater. So seek for medical help immediately if you have considering acting on suicide thoughts. So the next point is medical substance abuse. If you have anxiety disorder, you are at increased risk for addiction for many substances. This includes alcohol, nicotine, and other drugs. If you have depression along with anxiety disorder, your risk increases. Often, people with anxiety use alcohol and other substances to relieve their symptoms. There are no evidence that the alcohol actually relieves the anxiety. Some people report temporary relief from anxiety while under the influence of alcohol or other drugs. However, long-term alcohol use can cause biological change that may actually produce the anxiety. People with generalized anxiety disorder or GAD, panic disorder, and social phobia are especially at risk for alcohol and drug abuse. Smoking and substance abuse are also common in case of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Adolescents with PTSD also have increased risk of eating disorder. So the next is physical illness. Anxiety disorder increase your risk of developing certain illness. Chronic stress, which may be associated with anxiety, can compromise your immune system. This makes you more susceptible to infections such as cold, the flu, and other viral and bacterial disease. So the point of the complication is there is no cure for anxiety disorder. It is a chronic condition that can take many forms. The long-term outlook depends on the severity of your condition. Stress management will probably be an ongoing concern and symptoms may get worse during periods of acute stress. But with a combination of medication and psychotherapy, most people with anxiety disorder can control their symptoms and live a fairly normal and comfortable life. That's it for me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syami bin Muhammad Akil. I'm from Department for Marketing to our organization which is Mind Rehab. Today I'm going to talk about the supporters for the victims other than our organization. The supports are there are two that most common way to reach out. Not to reach out to reach out, which is number one is family, number two is friend. Number one, family is, you know, someone in your family who got this disorder, someone your relative who got this disorder. Talk to them. If you want to know that one of you got this disorder, talk to them. Talk to them if they had this disorder. If they had this disorder, talk to them. And simply understand them. Understand them about what's action, what cause that can make the anxiety click. So understand the reaction, understand the causes, understand the activities, what activities that can make your relative that had this disorder can click this disorder. So thirdly, lastly, for the families, keep them update. Talk to them and talk to them about what happened today, and Yeah, just write what just write the updates every day so you can keep him keep him update. Yeah. Secondly is friends. The friends is most is is easy but a little bit difficult to know that your friend or your partner had this disorder. So if you look at your friend or your partner that that is weird, so start with conversation. Start with light conversation. Start with hello, how are you? And how's your day? How are you doing? After that, after you get past of that intro early conversation, light conversation, you can get even more deeper, even more even more new answers that which is if they had this disorder. If you know that they had this disorder, so you can understand their disorder. How to understand the disorder? You can search from the Google. You can search from the. You can go to the pharmacy or can go to the hospital. To know what this disorder uh what this disorder can do for the victims. So after you understand the disorder, be accountability about your partner or your friends. Be careful. Be more relaxed with your friend. Don't rush him around. Don't don't make him nervous. Don't make him uh, sad or something that can cause an anxiety. So be careful. Reach them carefully. So I guess that's it. That is it. Because other than these two is our organization. If you don't know how to start with a conversation or don't know how to reach out the victims, you can contact us in the media socials. Where the media social you say, and it's 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 a another slide. You can wait for the media socials that my friend can talk about. So that's it, I guess. Uh, yeah, that's it. That's it, I guess. Thank you for listening and goodbye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to Madam and my colleagues. My name is Amir Shami bin Rafizuddin and I'm going to talk about how we want to help. How we want to help an anxiety person. To celebrate Unicare MFI awareness, our team will do online talk on online platform which is Teams and Zoom. So we have prepared two online posters to send it to you and to others. Our content in that talk is what is anxiety, symptoms of anxiety, the fact of anxiety, how to manage the symptoms of anxiety, and lastly is question and answer sessions. If you are interested, please let us know by calling the number on the posters. For furthermore, I think our team would like to invite a guest, which is a professional psychiatrist, to help us to explain more about anxieties. And don't be shy to join us for the talk of anxiety. That's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye. And may Allah bless you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And that is all from us. Thank you very much for watching and giving your attention. If you have any question, don't be afraid to hit us up on any of our social media showing here. The link is in the description. And Don't forget to like and share and subscribe so that we could educate ourselves better, live a much happier life, and hopefully we could go through all this together, understand ourselves better, and make us live a more wonderful life. So that will be all for this video. Thank you very much and see you soon.
You said